The next film is Pan's Labyrinth, released in 2006, directed by Oscar-winning director Guillermo del Toro. The film stars the beautiful and talented Ivona Boquero playing Ofelia, Sergi Lopez as El Capitan, and Maribel Verdú playing the role of Mercedes. The movie concludes with one of the most hauntingly poetic endings in modern cinema. Let's take a look at the scene and discuss. In the final moments of Pan's Labyrinth, young Ofelia, having stolen her baby brother from the fascist Captain Vidal, flees into the labyrinth. There, she meets the Faun, who tells her that to reclaim her throne in the underworld, she must spill innocent blood. The final scene is a masterstroke of cinematic duality. Del Toro's mise-en-scène shifts from the cold, desaturated tones of Vidal's world to the warm, golden hues of the underworld. The contrast is not just visual, it's moral. The fascist world is rigid, hierarchical, and cruel. The fantasy realm is fluid, forgiving, and governed by moral choice. Ofelia refuses to sacrifice her brother, choosing to protect him instead. Captain Vidal arrives, takes the child, and shoots Ofelia. As she lies dying, the film shifts into a dreamlike vision. Ofelia descends into a golden hall where she is greeted by the king and queen, her true parents. She is told she passed the final test. The ending of Pan's Labyrinth is a sublime fusion of brutal realism and mythic transcendence. Del Toro's genius lies in his refusal to resolve the ambiguity. Was Ophelia's fantasy real, or a dying child's final dream? The film doesn't answer, it invites. Critically, this scene elevates the film from a dark fairy tale to a philosophical meditation on innocence, resistance, and the power of imagination. Ophelia's refusal to harm her brother is a moral triumph. A rebuke to the authoritarian cruelty embodied by Vidal. Her death is tragic, but the fantasy offers redemption, a metaphysical reward for moral purity. The juxtaposition of fascist violence with mythic beauty is deliberate. Del Toro uses fantasy not as escapism, but as resistance. Ophelia's underworld is not a retreat, it's a mirror that exposes the monstrosity of the real world. The ending dares to suggest that in a world ruled by brutality, the imagination is a form of rebellion. In the real world, Mercedes weeps over her body. The narrator tells us that Ofelia left behind traces of her time in the underworld, for those who know where to look.